back at the Scotties probably feels good, eh?
It feels amazing, yeah.
And a nice win tonight to bounce back.
Yeah, we were definitely looking just to come out strong tonight and get more of a feel for draw weight. I think that's was our biggest struggle yesterday, so happy to have that tightened up a little bit.
Did you make any changes to the approach to acclimate to the conditions?
I don't think so, no. I think last night it was just really a struggle of draw weight and just a couple misses early that were kind of crucial, and so our plan today was just to go out there and get a feel for that.
You've proven your team can get hot at this event as you did last year in Calgary. I mean, safe to assume that that's in the cards for you as you get better and better throughout the week?
Yeah, that's obviously one of our goals is to do well at this event, but I think first and foremost we're just looking on continually improving and kind of seeing this more as a long-term growth kind of thing. So I think that's where our mindset's at right now.
A really strong team unit. You say long-term growth. I'm assuming you plan to stick together for a good while?
Yeah, definitely for this quad, and then we'll reassess, but yeah.
Great, fantastic.
She's good. She's on the ice, which is like, she had told me she had never missed a curling game like in her life, so it's bound to happen. She's a veteran now. She's got to miss one. But yeah, no, I think she's okay. She's still a bit like queasy. Yeah.
The 2 and the steal of 3, maybe just talk about, seemed to be a turning point for your team.
Yeah, I think, we sort of started this game off as like our first game in the Scotties. Jerry Lynn's back. We have our original lineup back. Had to settle into things a little bit more, and then we finally got our mojo in the back half, switched around some rocks, and we were able to figure it out.
What was happening with the grubby brooms out there early in the game?
I don't really know. We swept 1 or 2 draws, and then our whole broom heads were black. So then we switched to our broom heads and got a mop down, and it was good. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
What does a win like this do for a team's confidence, being able to come back like that?
Good. I think I nicknamed our team the Comeback Kids way back in the skip interview. So I think we proved that today, which is good.
You lived up to your billing.
Yeah. 10 end games. We sort of love them. Margot and Ashton don't, but I love a 10 end games. It gives us more opportunity to come back in situations like that. So we needed all 10 today, and it was good.
How much more comfortable are you this year, do you think?
Quite a bit more. Making the points bet final was a really big boost and got us playing a little bit more. And then this is our 3rd event in a row on arena ice, which is something that I have never experienced before. So we're quite comfortable out here, in opposed to my first Scotties, where I went in front of all my favorite curlers in the world to play.
Do you find this building noisier than a lot of buildings you play in?
Yeah. Margot was here in the bubble, radio silent, and then we played in Kamloops for the Scotties, and it was quite quiet as well. And this one's explosive. There's stuff going on with the fans all the time, so it's been fun actually.
Do you think it's the shape of the building too? It's kind of a squat building with a low ceiling, and
maybe, but it's a sold out crowd, so I think I'm gonna bank on that one.
Nancy, congratulations again. How's it feel to start shooting?
Yeah, it feels great. Girls were shooting out there, so it was great. Super fun.
Were you experiencing what maybe some of the other sheets were? There should be some grubby broom issues early on some sheets.
Yeah.
I don't know if yours was that bad.
Yeah, no, we traded them out after 2, I think, or 3, and then, which they said we could all do that. And then we just were looking at them after, and they're still pretty grubby, so not sure what that is, but.
What makes you so comfortable skipping here? You seem very comfortable, and this is the first time you skipped here. What's going on?
I think it's just playing for 100 years and playing a lot of mixed doubles and play the last shot a lot. So there's a lot of pressure at that mixed double shot. Usually you're shooting some pretty tough shots. So and the girls actually is what makes me so comfortable out there. They can tell when I get uptight, and Shay will be like, just breathe, you got this, just throw it to me and I'll take it. So just that comfort of my teammates have me makes the world of difference.
Do you find this an unusually loud building?
I love it. No, I just love it. It doesn't really bother me. It's Like even when they're full out yelling and I'm about to slide, it's just like, yes. Yeah, they're yelling at someone else. They don't care about what I'm doing, but it's great.
Yeah, it seems even up in the stands though, like it's a low kind of squat building. I don't know if it can attract sound more, but it just seems like really loud for.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like we're working on hand signals a little bit and stuff, just for when they're really yelling. But no, it's not too bad for us out there. Yeah, we're having a great time. So
Good.
thanks for having us.
Those grubby brooms after the first or second end, whenever that was.
Yeah, there was like kind of just looked like oil on the ice, and every time I swept it, there was just black all over everyone's brooms. So they mopped it, and most of it went away. And honestly, in the first end, as long as we hadn't burned down, it didn't really affect the rock. So they did great managing the ice, and some things happen, and just adapt and move on.
Was that a fun game for you to win?
Yeah, absolutely. We knew that was going to be a tough one. Some people cheering on our on our backswing for us to miss, but that's part of the game. They're excited. They want their team to win, and I've been in that situation before, and it's an exciting event to play. Like they sold it out tonight. It was lots of fun to play, even though none of the shares were for us.
How big was it to put up that 4 early on, and you did give it back, but
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah. We struggled a little bit with ice and rocks that game, honestly, and it took us a little bit too long to get the right rocks in the right hands, and we got there eventually, and thankfully in enough time. Yeah.
Do you find? I mean, I know that there was it was almost a full house, but do you find this building even like unusually noisy?
Yeah, maybe not noisy, but just like hard to communicate. Like I don't know if it's just getting lost in the rafters or whatever. So just gotta adapt and use hand signals and things like that to make sure communication's sure.